Greetings, everybody. Dadster here. Show you over here Johnny Lee in his natural habitat. Say what's up. Anyway, we're going to do a little paranormal story here. So we're from Stockton, California initially. And there's this place over there in Stockton off of Caran Avenue. And there's this little white bridge. And back when I delivered the morning newspaper bundles to the carriers, we had an issue where the van broke down, and needless to say, the story all starts from there. I didn't get done till 2 in the morning, and my then ex-wife and her friend were looking for me, and then when we finally got back to my buddy's apartment where his wife was with them two, they come running up the walkway scared like they had death in their face, right? Like they had been kidnapped or something. And to explain the look on their face it's hard to explain. But anyway, they said that there was this entity in the car and had put its hand on the passenger side on this guy Lisa's shoulder, and then this shoulder while she's driving, my ex-wife, and they both had the same story. So we just blew it off. We were laughing about it, right? So they're dragging us in the house. So my buddy's wife Brenda had the door, was trying to shut the door, couldn't get the door shut, and there was nothing holding it. So when I walked through the door, they were able to shut the door. I believe in God and Jesus, so I think that's part of the reason whatever this thing was. So a few years later, my buddy Jeremy and I were talking about, we started laughing about it, right? And I said, well, let's go to this bridge and see what it's about. So we went over there, and she kept claiming that there was a fog over the bridge, and it was late at night, and every time they went through that fog, they had warped in a different part of the city. So we went to investigate this, and there's no fog, but I park on top of this bridge, and there's a little creek that runs underneath it. It's a Richie neighborhood. And he looks over at me, and I kid you not, he had the same look on his face. And he said, dude, let's go now. Let's go now. The same look that those two girls had on their face he had. And he was whiter than white on rice. And I asked him, what you see? He goes, I don't want to talk about it. And I didn't know, I still laughed it off. And then one night I was in my bed, and I think whatever was over there stayed attached to us or whatnot. And I woke up to it sitting on my chest, and I said, in the name of Jesus, and it left. And I get up, and only light had was this big picture window in my room, and I could see from the street lamp, because we were only 3 houses down from the corner. And I look at my clock, it says 4:30 in the morning. So I'm pinching myself, I'm looking at my bed, and I'm awake. And then I seen something out of the corner of my eye. And I look over, and it's this 10-foot tall being in my room. And it looked like the stars in the night sky had 3-dimensional human form, but it was disguising itself, and it was leaving a closed window. It had 4 little digits and a thumb on each hand. And stars in the night sky, staticky black and white TV screens, what it looked like. So if you're interested in more stuff like this, it's a true story. Can't make this up. Stay tuned, and we'll get more in depth on it. But I hope you like this. May grace of Yeshua's light and love shine upon you. Have a blessed day and peace.